Hey guys, welcome to Madeira Farms. My name is Amelia and I am so glad you're here. If you are new here, welcome. On this channel, we talk about homesteading. I share a lot of all the things that we do around here, from gardening to raising animals, tips, tricks, and my goal is to just inspire you to do something that lights your soul on fire, whether that be homesteading, farming, gardening, or maybe it's something else. But if you could, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you get notified every time a new video of ours comes out. We do post twice a week and then we do shorts throughout the week as well. Today we're going to go out to the barn. It started to snow pretty bad, so we need to get out there, make sure everyone is warm, we have enough hay, water, all the things. So I'm going to get myself ready and we will head out into the barn. I am so excited to go out to the barn today. I have no kids with me. I do love when Colton comes to the barn with me just because he is so cute with the animals, but it is really nice to just go out by myself and kind of take my time, not worry about the baby monitor, anything like that. It's just nice to go out by myself and check on all of my animals. All right, it's not horrible out right now. It's definitely getting there. In my last video, we had a ton of snow. That all melted. We got a lot of rain, high winds. There's people all over the place with trees down. Luckily for us, nothing major has happened. It's so slushy. And if you know what that's like, that means the barn, everything is just a disaster. So I can hear the sheep. Now we're gonna get inside, making sure everyone's nice and cozy. I was out here earlier to do a little bit of a feed, but mom duty called, so I had to get back inside. Hi guys! Hey! Everyone's doing great in here, clearly. As far as feed goes, I am feeding my sheep and goats the same feed. I feed them a lamb feed, and that I get from a local feed mill. They mix it for me there. The reason that I do the lamb is because my ewes are pregnant, and I talked to someone at the feed mill, and they suggested that I use lamb feed. It has everything that these mamas will need to have a successful pregnancy, and my goats just don't care. They'll eat whatever I give them, so they're fine. I check them. Nothing's wrong with them. They're healthy and happy. So I'm just going to continue doing that. As long as everyone's looking happy and healthy, I'm not going to change anything. When I talk about stuff not working well, this is what I mean. So currently we're feeding out of one of these nets and our bales are technically too big. So I have to run upstairs, get a bale of hay, and I'll show you guys what I mean. I'm going to have Andrew build something until we get this reconfigured. Hi, girlfriends. One other thing that I don't love about our barn is the opening to our hay loft is pretty small. Like our bales of hay barely fit through them, and it's always just scary to drop them down, especially when Colton's in the barn. I always make sure he is standing far away, but it's just not my favorite thing. I would like a chute or something else. But here is me putting this bale of hay into the net. It's always so frustrating because the bales of hay are not light, and I have to kind of manipulate and move it around so that it stays. And then as you can see, it's just like hanging out here. As you can see, that's not the best situation for hay. We're losing a ton of hay. It's just not great. So I'm going to find some plans and help Andrew, or have Andrew, or maybe I'll attempt to build a hay feeder. I'm sure we have a bunch of things around here. We have a whole stack of wood we could use. I know we have some extra metal roofing. I can create like a little roof so it doesn't get wet if we want to take it outside in the winter or in the summer or something. The point of this lifestyle is to reduce cost, and if we're buying $300 feeders to put our hay in, that's not really going towards the goal. The goal is to save money, and if we keep spending it on all these things, well then that's just not right. But however, what I will say is if you are spending money on things that are making it, if you're spending money on things that are making it more efficient for you, then in the long term, that'll work. We're at the point now where we can afford to have better systems, make things a little easier on ourselves, and that's where we're at. But when you first start out, you know, if this is what you have and this is what you can afford, then that's what you use. We just haven't. We've been doing this for 6 years, and we have these hay feeders that are attached to our stalls, because this used to be a horse barn. So we had these when we had horses and cows, and we have a round feeder when we had cows, and that all worked because we got round bales. But moving into sheep and goats, that's just not working anymore. So hi girl. Hi. Give you a little update on the sheep and on the goats. If you're just tuning in and you don't know, we are in Pennsylvania, and we are switching to more of a dairy homestead farm, whatever. We have 2 East Frisian ewes, and they are bred, so they will be giving birth between March and May. And then I am going to milk these girls, and we're going to try our hand in some sheep milk. I also have 2 Nubians, and I love these goats. My husband already is like, we should get rid of the goats and just focus on sheep, because honestly, the demeanor of the sheep is a little bit better. The goats that we have are very skittish. I've worked a lot with them to get them to even come close to us where they are right now. The sheep are just so sweet. And easy to handle. Like my son's 3.5 and he can handle the sheep. I'm gonna be looking for a Nubian buck for these girls, probably fall time. I'm gonna get them bred, and then I'm gonna milk them as well. So we'll have goat and sheep's milk. My thought is I want to do some stuff with the goat milk and then use the sheep milk for drinking. So I'm going to use the goat milk for like goat cheese, soaps, all that stuff. Goat milk is definitely a different taste. I haven't had sheep milk yet. So this is the weird thing, is we're jumping into dairy sheep without even knowing what that product is going to be. We've done a ton of research, and everything that we've read, and it all is good. Nothing says like milking sheep is bad and you won't like it. Like I've never heard someone say that. Goat milk definitely has a different taste if you've never had it before. It has, I want to say, like more of an earthy taste, I guess, to it. I really like it. I like to use it for like cooking and yogurts and all that stuff. It's definitely sweet milk. That's the update. We are looking to get some pigs to feed out and then butcher. I'm having a really hard time in my area finding any pigs that'll be available like February, March. Last year we were able to get them, and that was the perfect time because we had them butchered before summer, and then we can start our meat chickens in the summer. So it was a good like rotation, whereas this year I'm not finding any that'll be available until middle of summer. So I'm just kind of trying to gauge how that's going to work out. I would really like to get rid of our potbelly pigs because we just took them in as kind of like a favor to people, but I'd really like to get rid of those and then replace them with that we could breed, and then we wouldn't have this problem of finding pigs, as long as we have enough people to either buy the babies or we can feed them out and butcher. I have a list of people already that want pigs from us once we do get them, so I think eventually that'll be where we go. It's freezing. I'm gonna get inside. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, friends.